bearing the American flag for the U.S. Under-18 national team is number 1, linebacker Mohamed Sanogo from Plano, Texas. Number 12, linebacker Dylan McDonald.
In Central Florida, among the many festivities, an international football competition featuring some of the top young players in the world. Tonight, it's the U.S. National Team hosting Canada in the North American Championship. Coming up next. Tons of excitement in the air here at the ESPN Wide World of Sports for the North American Championship. Team Canada takes on the U.S. National Team in the Under-18s. Welcome everybody inside the booth. Drew Felios alongside Rini and Golia, and the tension is building. We just heard both anthems from Canada and the U.S. What else makes tonight so special?
Well, I mean, playing for your nation, playing for your country. There's no bigger honor, and these kids are they're ready to play tonight.
Yeah, most of the kids from the United States ready to finish up their high school careers and then enter their college careers. But for Team Canada, they've got guys that tonight are trying to make their mark.
Well, yeah, and in a national team game like this, they've only been together 5 days of practice. They're learning their teammates, learning new systems, and more importantly, learning the American rules.
All right, tonight's team captains and flag bearers are brought to you by Riddell, the official helmet, shoulder pad, and impact monitoring partner of USA Football. There you see some of the talent we're going to be calling over the next few hours. Jalen Maiden, number 13, a special player.
Yeah, a junior in high school this year, will be a senior next year.
Yard line. So jumping on it is Marvin Robinson. It'll be...
In Canadian football, they're used to a yard off the ball. Well, this lineup right here that we're looking at, these defensive linemen, they don't have to be a yard off the ball. They have to be an inch behind the ball outside of the neutral zone, and they will fly off the football and get after this big Canadian offensive line.
Starting lineups brought to you by Shock Doctor. Once again, speed all over the place for the U.S. national team. There's the big man up front, Isaiah Ward, lining up. After the loss of one, it's 2nd and 6. Ball's on the turf. Duick picks it up, but he cannot get to the outside. Thrown out of bounds. And USA once again with Sanogo, a guy who is just a ferocious linebacker.
Well, and Sanogo is, in my opinion, their best defensive player. He's number 1. He's right in the middle of the screen, middle linebacker. And just look at the speed. He tracks down the quarterback like nothing. Little throw out of bounds. Lucky he didn't get a flag there because a little bit out of bounds, but the referee's going to let him play. Alex Baranega out of the SEC, but Sanogo being looked at by Ole Miss, Mississippi State, Baylor. I mean, he's a good one as you look at his size. The most important thing is he can run sideline to sideline, and he'll hit you.
Now it's 3rd and 12, 3 wideouts to the left. Duick hands this one off, trying to find a crease in that defense, and again, Sanogo is there to eat it up. He had help that time from Kyle Swinford.
But as a middle linebacker, Sanogo, if his defensive linemen keep him clean and Canada cannot get a lineman or a fullback out to him, he'll have 20 tackles tonight. He's just stepping up, filling the gap, reading the play, and he just meets the running back in the hole. And you saw the offensive lineman for Canada there, Logan Bandy, try to get to Sanogo. He just couldn't do it as Sanogo steps up and makes that tackle. How intense their head coach, Matt Hennessy, was. He was the first one to greet Sanogo after that nice play, and it's intense out there. These guys are ready to play, and this USA team, they want to win this game, not only for themselves, but for their country.
Yeah, Coach Hennessy, a defensive specialist.
Yes.
He's the head coach at Locust Grove High School in Oklahoma. He took over the program, Rini, when they had 2 wins in 2 years, and he's turned them into a perennial contender.
Yeah, absolutely turned that program around, and after meeting him and talking with him yesterday, you can see how he's a very good coach, very skillful, defensive oriented like you said, but I just love his passion and intensity, and that's what you love to see in international competition here for the U.S. national team.
On the Canadian side, they trail 15-0 as chants of USA ring out here at the ESPN Wide World. Halftime here at the North American Championship, 15-0. The United States leading Canada. Drew Felios, Sereni Angolia. Great
down by 15 in this game, but you got to get some first downs. You got to get some momentum.
After the pickup of 4, try and run it one more time. And this should be a first down at the 20-yard line. So finally, Canada able to move the
handoff, bounce it to the right side. And you see the defensive end there for USA just kind of has to freeze on that zone read. He's not sure if the quarterback's going to pull it or not. He doesn't commit to the running back.
Andrew Johnson is high-fiving on the field.
Well, you're going to see on the replay, he gets the hand up high. He kind of
just had a fabulous night trying to keep Canada off the scoreboard. Here comes the avalanche, and it'll be a sack. They're going to roll at the 1-yard line. Druick just got snowed in.
Yeah, and in case you're wondering at home, attack first happened by the USA defense, and it was at the 1-yard line. That's where the ball will be marked, and you just see the blitz right through the A-gap, and that's our man Sanogo right there, right up the middle. The running back just cannot handle him, and then his teammates get there as well for the Team USA sack.
Mohamed Sanogo, he is playing angry tonight. If you're wondering what colleges are looking at him, Ole Miss, Mississippi State, and Baylor. He has not decided just yet. He's going to wait till national signing
and I told him yesterday when we spoke to him that I did the Mississippi State bowl game. Back to Sanogo, I told him I did the Mississippi State bowl game this year, the same people. And I said, boy, they could use you on defense because there's some deficiencies on that defense, and I'm sure Mississippi State would love to have Mohamed Sanogo.
Said it's the biggest game of his life tonight, and he just made. And now Sanogo is going to get a shot at a 2-point conversion. Going to be denied here.
That next game following this, how the U19s for Canada play.
Final play of the night for Team Canada here in the U18 North American Championship. Here comes the rush. Ben Miracle, the quarterback, tries to get away from it, and he is going to be taken down by Mohamed Sanogo, and that could just do it. Keep an eye on the flag, though, at the 45. And
that penalty is declined. That is the end of the game.
That is going to be your ball game. And fitting, Mohamed Sanogo, who just had a monster night, makes that last play.
Yeah, I mean, he's a big middle linebacker with speed that can run, and you know, quarterbacks usually can outrun this guy, but not Sanogo, no way. And just you see the defense here just suffocating, and it was started. That was an early play by Sanogo, and you see him feed me as he gets there for the play, and he's just sniffing out plays all game long and just very active from that middle linebacker spot. And you see the running back from Canada try to come up and block Sanogo. He just runs him right over.
And on the other side, Brody Williams.
Out of a lot of Canadians tonight.
Now a good show of sportsmanship from both of these teams. Want to mention also our MVPs brought to you by Riddell, the official protective equipment partner of USA Football. Trophies handed out for the North American Championship. Both teams representing well here tonight. There's the fireworks.
Yeah, I was going to say fitting, right? Fireworks
in the
still
background.
Going off.
Some of the players looking up at the sky as and Brody Williams awarded for Team Canada. They'll have a nice souvenir to take home.
And well deserved. He played his tail off tonight and made a bunch of plays. And unfortunately for him and his teammates, just USA too much to handle tonight.
Now Brody Williams out of Oakbank, Manitoba, St. Paul's High School. Only 5'11". Can make so many plays, kind of like a Zach Thomas up north of the border. And you look at Mohamed Sanogo, and a good shot there. Both MVPs embracing. And keep in mind, Sanogo has 3 choices: Ole Miss, Mississippi State, and Baylor. Expected to make his decision in just a few days.
Yeah,
in National Signing Day.
he said signing day he's going to make his choice. He's one of the ones that's going to wait, and you know, whatever school he chooses, they are getting a great one. And you know, he played middle linebacker here, but he's athletic enough and strong enough that you can move him around multiple in college. He can play that outside linebacker position. He can play middle. He can put his hand on the ground as well and rush you from a DN spot. He can do it all, and he's going to be a great get for the college program that he ends up choosing here on signing day.
Sanogo, the MVP. Brody Williams for Canada. Also for USA, Jalen Maiden, the quarterback, I think just had a fabulous night. Really calmed things, settled his team, ran the offense, pinpoint passing in the first half. And also guys like Dylan Spalding for the Wide World of Sports. The North American Championships. The USA has their way with Canada as the U18 championship is in the books. 26-0, your final score. For our entire crew, alongside Ree and Golia, I'm Drew Felios, saying so long for now from the ESPN Wide